Hey guys, today we are going to solve fun and real life problems using capacity. We will use everything we learned about liters and milliliters to answer math questions. You will learn how to read problems carefully and solve them step by step. Let's go. So, to solve a capacity problem, we read the question, then we understand what it's asking by looking at the keywords, um, and then we use that keywords to figure out do we need to subtract, compare, or add. So look for words like how much more, or how much in total, or how much is left. On this slide, you can see the most common word problems, keywords to use, and remember when you are struggling to know when to add or to subtract or divide or multiply, you can go back to this slide. You can also pause the video here to write these words down to always remember them and to have them with you because you don't need these words just for capacity. These can be for any word problems from grade 1 till matric. These are the most common ones to use. So if I was you, I would take a screenshot on my phone, pause the video, take a screenshot, print it out, and put it um on your wall, on your fridge, paste it in your book, write it down as long as you have this slide because this won't always just help you with capacity, but with any word problems you will have in your entire life. For instance, if you see in any word problem, any sentence, the word sum or plus or total of, together, added to, combined, more than, older than, farther than, greater than, and increased by, you have to plus. You need to know that's addition. If you see words like left, less, minus, less than, difference, fewer than, smaller than, younger than, decreases by, diminishes, subtracted from, then you have to minus, subtract. Okay? If you see words like of, or twice, or triple, or each, or times, product of, or multiplied by, you have to use multiplication, you have to times. And if you see words in your word problem that says division, in, per, split, out of, ratio of, average, percentage, and so forth, you need to know you have to divide, you have to use division. So with the small letters here, the purple ones, you can use these words, these keywords, to know what are they asking in your word problems. So before solving, we must check, are all the numbers in the same units? If not, convert them. That means, is all of the units milliliters or liters? If you see milliliters and liters, you have to convert one of them to another. Remember, we convert units, we change units, milliliters and liters. We can times 1,000 to go to milliliters and divide with 1,000 to go back to liters. Always write your answer with the correct unit, milliliters or liters. So remember, you can't plus milliliters and liters together. Rather, except especially for grade 4, use the same units to make sure you have the correct answer. Otherwise, you're going to make yourself confused. Okay, our first problem. What we are going to do for this video is going to be about addition. So the question is, a jug holds 1,500 milliliters of juice. A bottle holds 1,250 milliliters. How much juice do they have in total? And remember, if you go back to this slide, let's quickly just see. If you see it with addition, together, and total, there, the third one, the word total, is there, and here they ask for total. So we need now we have to add, we have to plus. So let's solve it together. our first word problem. We want to know how much juice we have in total. That means we need to add. We have to plus. We have 1500 milliliters and 1250 milliliters. We see the units are the same, so now we can just add 1500 plus 1250 equals 2750 milliliters. You have to add in that milliliters, otherwise your word problem, your answer is wrong. If you just say 2750, your answer is wrong. You have to say 2750 milliliters. Then you will have full marks for this question. Problem 2 with subtraction. Let's look at the question. A bottle had 2000 milliliters of water. 2050 milliliters was poured out. How much is left? Now let's do subtraction. We want to know how much is left after pouring some out. Start with 2000 milliliters and take away 750 milliliters. Basically, you say 2000 minus 750 and that gives us 1250 milliliters. So 1250 milliliters of water is left in the bottle. Sometimes we must convert before we solve. The question is, a carton has 1.5 liters of milk. How many milliliters is that? This carton has 1.5 liters. To find out how many milliliters that is, we multiply by 1000. So 1,5 times 1000 equals 1500 milliliters. So the carton has 1500 milliliters of milk. Let's do a question where we have to compare the different capacities. The question asks, a cup holds 250 milliliters. A glass holds 350 milliliters. How much more does the glass hold than the cup? This question is asking us to compare. We must subtract to find the difference. So the glass is 350 milliliters and the cup is 250 milliliters. 350 minus 250 equals 100 milliliters. So the glass holds 100 milliliters more than the cup. So here's a challenge. The question is Sarah drinks 500 milliliters of juice in the morning and 1.2 liters in the afternoon. How much does she drink in total? Give your answer in milliliters. Let's solve it together. In the morning, she drank 500 milliliters, and in the afternoon, she drank 1.2 liters. We must first convert the 1.2 liters to 1200 milliliters. So basically, we just took that 1.2 liters and times with 1000 to get a milliliters, because the unit should always first be the same. Otherwise, you are going to struggle to add and subtract and or multiply and divide. So now we can just add. 500 plus 1200 equals 1700 milliliters. So Sarah drank 1700 milliliters of juice in total. And you see the word total again. There's my keyword. That's how I knew I had to plus. I had to do addition. So let's see, what did we learn today? Today we learned how to solve problems using capacity. We added, subtracted, converted, and compared. These are important skills we use every day. Okay, well done everyone. You have made it to the end of this video. Keep practicing and you will become capacity experts. Good luck and well done.